Go on that right side for me.
Back clear all the way back?
No, there's like a blue thing. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Nice, dude. Oh, good. Nice dark black one. Can you control your fish? Sorry. What's up, guys? We are out here at a lake that neither of us come to very often. I'm apparently Ethan's caddy for the day. My name is Ben. This is Fish Catcher Supreme Ethan. We are at that summer to fall transition. We thought it'd be fun to come out and just shoot a what to do during transition video. So we picked a lake that neither of us come to very often, maybe once a year, twice a year. So neither of us have been out here. We're not really familiar with it. So we figured we'd start in a place where fish love in the summertime, which is a marina, something with shade. We just started skipping some docks with a Magdraft, of course. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see if we can skip a few docks, catch a couple bass, and then we'll keep bouncing around the lake and show you guys how we would break it down during transition, which could be one of the most fun times of the year. It can also be a real versatile time of the year. So let's see what the day does. Good job, you here. I'll show you the pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, let's go, guys.
You guys are fucking great. There we go.
That was a good one.
Targeting right now, we're starting in a typical summer area, a marina, skipping around some Magdrafts, and then work our way.
Man, fish are fired up.
Good job, dude.
He's peeing. In the marina, skipping Magdrafts in between the docks. Just getting it back there as far as we can, and these fish are just coming out and aggressively eating them.
Good job, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe. Oh, yeah. God damn. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Good job.
All right.
Well done, my friend.
3.5, 3.
Yeah.
It's a good one. What's going on there, man?
I was way back there.
Do you want to hold my fish?
No,
Okay.
you. Hey, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Prop, cut my
Yeah,
line.
let's go.
Ooh.
If that's not a fish, it looked like a rope or something, like a pole. You know? Oh, he figure ate it. He trapped it. He trapped it. Oh, he got it. Oh.
What just happened? You're very good.
I think he's already hooked.
Was it a good fish?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
a 3-pounder.
Yeah. But that was so weird. I literally burned it in and it came out of nowhere.
Dude, you almost had him on the 8-trap. Well, dude, when they come out, they're fired up. So,
Guess we're figure eighting today then.
hell, let's do it.
Ooh, I'm not getting it.
Well, maybe if you had the boat on 4, it's just dead fucking calm instead of 12.
Take one?
Oh, yeah. All right, another one skipping some docks. Let's see if I can get it without hooking my finger. All right, another Magdraft fish. It's just a great way to get them when it's still, I mean, it's still, what do you say, CJ? 105?
It's pretty toasty.
It's hot. So even though we're saying fall, you know, here we are in October and it's still toasty, but the fish are gonna transition no matter what. All right, so even in the hot weather, they're still gonna get into a fall mode. So we can see some bait starting to gather. So if you can get it up in the shade, up underneath some of these boats, great way to get them. Magdraft's a dope way. So let that one go. Thanks, buddy. All right,
Ooh, putting up a show.
nice. Let's keep going. All right, another one, CJ. So we were actually running to go run some bank, and our water's been falling all summer, and all of a sudden we had a couple of days of some rain, and now the water's coming up and it's flooding a lot of the brush. So we just decided to come up here and throw a frog and flip, and we didn't really bring any flipping stuff because I wasn't expecting to do it here. So we put on a structure jig, but you know, when all else fails, you make it happen. So there you go, nice one out of the grass. Here is my high-tech flipping combo, an O.S.P hunch jig, which is designed for structure, and an Evergreen double motion. This is a great little crawl. It's a lot like a speed crawl, but it's got just a little different action, and they love it. So sick. Saw some grass, tried something different. Only a few pitches in, catch one. Love it. Thanks, buddy. See you, dude. All right. Awesome, dude.
That was dope. Ethan's like, yo, dude, that branch is moving. Pitch over there real quick.
Yeah, Ethan saw something move. There's a lot of bait up in this grass. No matter what, like we said earlier, the moon phase is probably the biggest dictator of fish behavior and fish movement. So fish want to come shallow, both predatory fish like what we're fishing for and bait, right? When that grass comes up like this, anytime you get water that rises and floods, everything is going to want to go up in that shallow and that nutrients, and that's essentially what's happening. So I think you got one in you. Oh, I see.
Oh.
You're going to the foot now too? Let's see what happens, guys. Get him.
Oh, fish is it?
I don't know. You're the one with the fucking rod.
I really didn't want
$5.
I really didn't want a jig coming back and hitting you in the face.
Well, I appreciate that, Ethan.
I'd rather me not catch the fish than you get destroyed.
He hasn't been in enough videos.
Oh, this got stuck in my shirt. Oh, that was the world's worst boat flip. Whew. I got everything here. All right, another one in the grass. That's just a few flips and a couple of fish, so that's pretty exciting. They're beautiful fish up here, aren't they?
That's cool.
This is what they're living in, apparently. So, I mean, ideally, we would have our flipping sticks and like normal flipping things. But, you know, part of the fun of fishing is rolling with the punches, right? None of us expected to come up here and flip today. And it was just something that we saw out of the corner of our eye. So we're making do with what we got. We kind of took all that stuff out of the boat. I mean, dude, this is so thick I can't even cut it with a braid. So, I mean, I've got a 7.2 punching rod. Luckily, I had a reel with braid, right? Because we figured we might throw a frog, but see if we can keep going.
It's crazy how we're just in the marina catching them, and now we're out here flipping them.
Yeah, so we were fishing in a marina, and it was probably, I don't know, we turned all our electronics off when we were in the marina, just so we could be as stealthy as possible. Of course, we were banging around boats with our Magdrafts, right? But, you know, I think that's important too. A lot of times when we're in the shallow waters to keep your grafts off, keep quiet. But we were probably in, what, 60, 80 feet of water.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, we turn the corner and we're in literally like maybe 1.5 feet or 2 feet. So this is cool and very difficult stuff. As you can see, I'm having to cut out because it's so fresh. I mean, this stuff's probably only in the water a couple of days.
Fall transition for you right there.
That's it. Literally could be everything. Over 80 feet, suspended under docks, foot of water and grass. I mean, it could literally be all over the place. So let's see where else we can find them. Oh, holy shit.
I went swimming with my line. My line started running towards me, man. Yeah, look at that. Gone.
Hey, your trailer's gone, son.
Gone.
All right, good job, dude. Oh, yeah.
Been waiting on that one. Oh my God.
Well, CJ, I think this is the weirdest fall transition video we possibly could have shot. We came with a bucket of crankbaits and a bucket of structure jigs and a couple of topwaters, thinking that we're gonna do normal fall transition stuff. We ended up flipping grass and skipping docks. So not a normal transition type day. But it just goes to show you that sometimes you just have to fish the day that you're given and not worry about, you know, what you had preconceived in your mind, right? You good on this?
We got him.
Okay,
So
$5.
it's always a tough
So I
time.
was gonna make another $5 to
Yeah.
unhook a fish for him.
It's a big one.
Well, for you, yes.
Today, yes.
No, just for you.
Oh, in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah. You know, I don't know that we really enlightened much in the fall transition mode of things, but what I can tell you is to just fish whatever the day gives you, and don't over worry about having the exact right gear all the time. Sometimes we geek out so much on having the exact right rod for flipping, the exact right rod for throwing a frog, exact right this. You can put that one
I was
back.
gonna say, dude, I'm gonna throw them back.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you, buddy. So, you know, today's a classic example of that, where we brought some rods thinking, you know, maybe we'll have a chance to throw, you know, frog, and I was really thinking we were gonna be skipping frogs in the marina.
I thought we were frogging today.
And then, you know, they ended up eating the paddle tail up there. A little tip on skipping for you guys, as far as, you know, what I do, and I'll let Ethan inject too. The biggest thing I can tell you is that before you make your cast, just breathe a little bit. Just exhale and just, you know, follow through. Every time you get tense, it tends to, you know, make the bait go to the left or the right, and then you're hitting docks and you're wrapping around instead of just actually following through. The other thing I would say is make sure your rod follows through nice and easy, and don't be afraid to use a softer than normal rod. I was throwing my Magdraft on a Madbull that I would never do normally out in the open, but it allows it to just kind of flip it and allow it to follow through. Do you got any quick?
I feel like the soft rod deal is kind of the deal there, you know? I feel like, you know, you use too stiff of a rod and it's gonna go up, it's gonna go right, it's gonna go left. I feel like the, you know, the soft really gives it the give that it needs to follow through.
I would say for sure. Yeah. And then, you know, anytime you're flipping or pitching grass, you know, braid is very useful, especially when it's really green. So normally I love fishing fluorocarbon, but when it's super green like this, you're just gonna bury your stuff in there a lot and you're constantly pulling out. So this is the classic example of definitely using braid. While we're talking, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Is your frog still
I'm pretty sure he just ate my frog right now.
Are you serious? Is your frog seriously back there?
It was somewhere over there. The line was...
We'd see it moving probably.
The rod would be going.
Here, let's just see if he'll eat the jig while we're talking. You know, anytime you see fresh stuff come in, whether it's grass or wood or any type of vegetation, the lake comes up and it floods, all those nutrients that have been growing while the lake's been down are all going to flood in, and fish will gravitate towards it in the beginning. If it keeps going up, then they'll keep moving back in there, but for those first few days when stuff floods in, fish will find it and move in there and utilize it. So if you can be on the early side of it, you can really do good and catch fish. It's a really fun way to fish. So
I feel like a jig, it probably isn't ideal for what we're doing.
No,
either,
I would have loved to have had like a swim jig maybe, or a beaver or something normal. But you know, we had structured jigs. I don't know why we took all the tackle out of the boat. We just had it set to our mind that we were going to do certain things, and you know, we made it work. We caught some fish, had a good day. So
it was a blast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.